Welcome back, guys. We are still in money trouble, but it's looking like it's getting better. So let's hope so. And until we have money, we can't really do much. So what we're going to do is monitor our lines a bit and simply see if things look up. So I've been looking a bit at our box trucks or our trucks in general, and of course I can't do anything except reduce numbers on them, but I don't want to do that just yet. They are obviously what we're losing money on right now, and at least we do lose money on the trains as well, but hopefully that's being sorted as we look at the lines. It was mentioned that I should check all my routes and see if they are allowed to actually pick up the goods that I want to pick up. And I've gone through and done that for all the trains and all the ships, and it looks correct. So it's getting better, I think. It's getting better, I think. Box Central is still a problem, and I think we're going to reduce the number of trains on that once again. So you have a little bit of stuff. You barely have anything. Let's kill you before you unload it or load some stuff. So yeah. The others are not too bad. It's mainly the Box Central that is our problem, and that loses a lot of money. So, and then of course our ships, especially this line, which we extended down to Syracuse, need to kind of catch up and do their thing. So this is probably coming down with a bunch of stuff that it doesn't need to bring down here. And it's very frustrating that they come down with stuff that they don't need to bring down. So I think what I might do, as I think I mentioned in the last one as well, I might chop up the ship lines so that they're point to point, instead of going... if we take a look at this one, for example, which in reality needs to be renamed now. But this is basically going Tallahassee, San Antonio, Syracuse, and could go up to Fort Collins as well. But I think what I want to do is make a Fort Collins, San Antonio, a San Antonio, Tallahassee, and a Tallahassee, Syracuse, so that we don't have stuff being shipped that doesn't need to be shipped. Because it's really frustrating that they're kind of coming down here with stuff that's in reality going to San Antonio, and they wouldn't do that if we divided them up, I think. So this year is looking like it's going to be better. I really hope it is. Seems like it. We do have a truck issue down here, which needs to be sorted, but until I have some money, I can't sort it. So that's kind of a problem. So you're unloading, and then you're gonna load, and you're gonna get full, obviously. But it just incredibly slow loading on these trucks. This is the... Let's just pin that for a second. This is the Peterbilt, yeah. Loading on those is slow. Why? Two of you on the same terminal. I do not want that. Come on. Terminal 3, please. Terminal 3. Pause. Terminal 3. Thank you. And here we have a bit of a problem as well. These trucks are sitting here. But if we upgrade to other trucks, I think we might do better. But again, in order to do anything about this, we need money. And money is our problem right now. But yeah, we made 122 million this time around. We did sell some stuff. But hopefully that's a trend that is going to continue, that we actually make money. And if we do, I think in 1 or 2 more fiscal thingies, we'll be good to go. We'll be making money and we'll be able to start fixing. We'll be able to start probably splitting up our ship lines first and upgrading the ships on those. Let's see, that box central is looking better. Box central is looking a little better. Oh, there's box central now. Hopper Southern. Well, Hopper Southern, the problem with Hopper Southern is that it's only carrying goods south. No, north. It's not carrying anything south. And that's kind of problematic. That is kind of problematic. Ship lines are, well, they're all Talsan, which again I really should rename to I guess Syracuse San. Is making very good money, but it's going to make even better money, I think, once we have fixed it, you might say, and added some more ships. The rate isn't great on it, and the frequency can be about twice what it is right now. And we can update the ships. And then there's the Waco and the plastic, which is really annoying that it's not doing its thing. I want it to do its thing. We are getting some plastic sitting here. You do have some oil stored. Did you just deliver oil? No, you picked up plastic. Where's the next oil delivery? There. It's a full ship. That's not oil. That's not oil. That's the next oil delivery after that. A full ship. And then there's one there, a full ship. And the rate on that line is fine. It doesn't need to be higher than that. The problem is that it's going empty back. So if we, for instance, took this and drove down here, we'd be better off. We could also take this and this, take them there. Drive it down here, and then that could go wherever it wanted to go. Actually, we could take it down here as well and make fuel. So there to there. Or there and there to there. Bring it down here, make fuel. Deliver fuel to these guys from here. And also put it on the ships. That could be a possibility. That could be a possibility. We making money? Not right now. Not right now. Minus 74 million. We just need some trains to come in, man. So these are our big money makers, these hopper trains. They are our big money makers. They just go full everywhere. Almost full, at least. What about this box train? Has a little bit of stuff on board. Not a whole lot, though. This one is better. We have quite a lot of food sitting here. So I'm going to Fort Collins. Well, quite a bit. That's a bit of a stretch. But we have some stuff there going to Fort Collins. So, yeah. Fort Collins Coal Mine was founded. Where is that? That one. Okay. Well, that's all good, I guess. What do we have here? We are starting to get some bricks, some machines, tools, food, sitting for the different towns, which is good. I'm thinking that for instance, this line, manage vehicles. I want the line open because we got that new truck, didn't we? Urban e-truck. So right now we're using that, which can carry 32 cargo. This one can only carry 20. Has a loading speed of 5. What's the maintenance? 163 a year, 70,000 a year. So I'm kind of thinking that this might be better. It's slower. No doubt about that. But how often do we have 32 of something sitting to be taken to a town? Maybe it's better to have more vehicles with less capacity so that they run a little bit more full. Man, it's not making money. Dang it. 6 million, 7 million. This line really should be doing better, in my view. Box East minus 19, Box West minus 13. Box Central minus 6. None of this is doing very well right now. But I think it's also because of our ships that we changed up a little bit. They need a bit of time to go through the motions. They need a bit of time to go through the motions. I mean, let's look on the bright side. Right now, we are delivering to most towns. So we're getting closer to our goal of delivering everything to everywhere. Which is the whole point of this series. We lost 27 million on the trains there, 29 on the trucks. So the trucks actually made a little bit more money. Well, lost a little bit less money. The air didn't do great. Water didn't do great. Nothing really did great that year. Nothing did great that year. Oh man, oh man, oh man. But, I mean, there are less red now than there are blue. Or green, if they're green, I don't know. So I guess that's something. So the trains kind of should be making money. Because that's, let's say, 40 million in the hole. And this alone makes up for that. Oh, this is frustrating stuff, guys. But again, I really want to thank you for your comments. You come with some great suggestions and insights. And I do take note. You're going to pick up some logs there. You're going to come down with a bunch of steel. You're coming up with 11 iron. Oh, that was iron as well on the other train, not steel. A bit of logs, a bit of steel. Okay. We have 18 food, 76 planks sitting here. How much food did you pick up? 234. It's not great that you two are so close together, but we have 4 trains on the line. And that gives it a rate of 451. Which shouldn't be too much. I mean, the food production alone here should be able to fill that up mostly. Of course, we are delivering some of the food to Providence and Murfreesboro. And Jackson. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. So Jackson wants 22 food. Providence wants 53, so that's 75. And then you want 107. So let's call it roughly 200. So roughly 200 of this food should be delivered to these 3 cities. Which it's obviously not. I mean, Jackson is getting 3. Yeah. Hey, the trains are in the green at the moment. Woohoo! I know that we're not doing much, but this is kind of part of the game that we need to monitor and see how things go, make some adjustments, wait and see how things go, and so on and so forth. But man, this line is great. Being really, really great. The rest, not so much. So we have 5 trains on Hopper East. They're doing okay-ish. Flat East. We have 7 trains on there. Do we really need that? Can we take one off? We kind of need the Hopper Southern to have the rate it has, because it needs to bring iron up here so that we can deliver iron to there. How much iron is sitting here? And why are you getting coal as well? That's a problem. You need to only load iron. Because the coal we're getting from there and there. And it's going straight to Fargo Annex. So Fargo Annex is getting all the stuff that it needs, coal-wise, there. So we want all this coal here to go away and just bring iron. So that's one thing that might help a little bit. And yeah, so now the suppliers will go down to Fargo Coal Mine 2 and Scottsdale Coal Mine. And then that'll be great, because then all that coal doesn't need to go here from the trains and ships. And that'll give them capacity to carry other stuff. So hopefully this is better. And the coal is slowly going away. Good, good. Where are you going? Steel. Okay, you're steel production. So of course, the problem was also that these trucks were bringing coal up as well. So this didn't have any steel, because it wasn't getting the iron that they were supposed to supply. So that's definitely going to help something. It's going to help something. Jeez, look at all that stuff sitting down here. We need more ships. To get more ships, we need more money. We have logs, iron, steel, planks, tools, food sitting here. That is insane. And we now have 200 million in debt again. We didn't quite make money, but the trains are in the green, water is in the green a little bit. And hopefully it'll get better. The ship on its way down here might make money, we don't know. And this is looking worse again. There we got a little bit better. But Hopper Central is still a massive money-making machine. And I want the others to be massive money-making machines too. Box West is making a little bit more money, and the Flat West is making a little bit of money. So that's nice to see. That's our two new lines. Okay. And here, still have some iron sitting here, and this should mean that you are starting to get some iron build up a little bit anyway. We have two trucks on the same. Oh yeah, the two coal unloadings are on the same platform. I mean, this guy's production is going up a little bit, I think. Maybe because it's actually getting iron now. It would be nice to upgrade these trucks as well. But right now, that's not an option. That is not an option. We're down to $250 million in debt. Now, I think I am going to let the game run a little bit in between episodes. Or maybe half an hour, I'll pause the date passing. And we'll see in the next one if things are starting to look up a bit. Just give this a little bit of time to the ships a bit of time to do their thing and stuff like that. See if we can actually get this to function. We are going to get it to function somehow at some point. But the question is if we need to make a lot more adjustments or a few more adjustments to all of this. Hopper East doesn't seem to need that higher frequency or rate because it's losing money. I'll let the game run for a bit and then we'll be back in the next one. Again, thank you so much for comments and for leaving likes. It's really very much appreciated. And I'll see you next time.